Hello everyone, Namaskara. Hope you all doing well with your preparation. Welcome to another video of Minutes Bite, a video which discusses two topics every day for your preparation of UPSC and KPSC examinations. Without delay, let us start today's topic: Aditya L1 and Hoysala period inscription. What is in the news? ISRO's Aditya L1 mission captures its first high-energy solar flare. We recently launched Aditya L1 on September 2nd, 2023. It has captured its high-energy X-ray glimpse of a solar flare just after 2 months of its launch, announced by ISRO. ಯಾವಾಗ ಎಸ್ಟಾಬ್ಲಿಷ್ ಆಯಿತು 1969. ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಟು ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಿನೇಷನ್ಸ್. ಯಾವ ಪೇಲೋಡಿಂದ ಈ ಇಮೇಜನ್ನು ತೆಗೆಯಲಾಯಿತು? ಹೆಲಿಯೋಸ್ ಹೈ ಎನರ್ಜಿ L1 ಆರ್ಬಿಟಿಂಗ್ X-ray spectrometer. So this is the instrument which this image has been taken. What is this Aditya L1? Aditya L1 is a solar mission by ISRO to study sun's corona from a unique vantage point, that is L1. ಈ L1 ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು? ಕೊರೋನಾ ಅಂದರೆ ಯಾವುದು? ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅ ವೈರಸ್ ಕೊರೋನಾ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಟಾಕಿಂಗ್ ಹಿಯರ್. ಓಕೆ, ಇದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಇವತ್ತು ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ವಾಟ್ ಆರ್ ದಿ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಆದಿತ್ಯ L1? ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಆದಿತ್ಯ L1 ಅನ್ನು ಕಳಿಸಿರೋದು? ಟು ಸ್ಟಡಿ ದಿ ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಡೈನಾಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಸನ್ಸ್ ಕೊರೋನಾ. ಆಸ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಸೆಡ್ ಅರ್ಲಿಯರ್, ಕೊರೋನಾ ಅಂದರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ವೈರಸ್ ಕೊರೋನಾ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಕೊರೋನಾ, ದಿ ಔಟರ್ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಸನ್. ಹಿಯರ್ ಲೆಟ್ ಮಿ ಚೇಂಜ್ ದಿ ಕಲರ್. ದಿಸ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್, ಈ ಕೊರೋನಾವನ್ನು ನಾವು ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆದಿತ್ಯ L1 ಅನ್ನು ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ವಾಟ್ ಅದರ್ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಆರ್? ಟು ಸ್ಟಡಿ ದಿ ಮೆಕ್ಯಾನಿಸಮ್ಸ್ ದಟ್ ಡ್ರೈವ್ ಸೋಲಾರ್ ಫ್ಲೇಯರ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ವಿ ಡೂ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಸೋಲಾರ್ ಫ್ಲೇಯರ್ಸ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸೋಲಾರ್ ಫ್ಲೇಯರ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ತಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಅವುಗಳ ಮೆಕ್ಯಾನಿಸಮ್ನ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಟು ಡಯಾಗ್ನೋಸ್ ಕೊರೋನಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಕೊರೋನಲ್ ಲೂಪ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಅ ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಮಾ. ಕೊರೋನಲ್ ಲೂಪ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಮಾ, ಅವುಗಳ ಟೆಂಪರೇಚರು, ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ, ಡೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ ಏನು ಅಂತ ತಿಳಿಲಿಕ್ಕೆ. ಟು ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟಿಗೇಟ್ ದಿ ರೋಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಸನ್ಸ್ ಕೊರೋನಾ ಇನ್ ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ವೆದರ್. ಸನ್ ಒಂದೇ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಅದರಿಂದ ಬರ್ತಿರೋ ಎಮಿಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಿರುವಂಥ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ವೇವ್ ಕೂಡ ಸ್ಪೇಸಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯಾದಂಥ ಇಂಪ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಬೀಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಆದಿತ್ಯ L1 ಕಳಿಸಿರೋದು. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಬಟ್ ನಾಟ್ ದ ಲೀಸ್ಟ್, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಇಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ವಿತ್ ಅರ್ತ್ಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟೋಸ್ಪಿಯರ್. ಅರ್ಥದಾದಂತಹ ಅದರದೇ ಆದಂಥ ಒಂದು ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಕ್ ಸ್ಪಿಯರ್ ಇದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಸೂರ್ಯನ ಶಾಖ ಕಿರಣಗಳು, ವಾಟ್ ಡು ವಿ ಸೇ, ಸೋಲಾರ್ ವೇವ್ಸ್, ಹೌ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಅಫೆಕ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ದಿ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಅರ್ತ್. ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನು ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಆದಿತ್ಯ L1 ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಓಕೆ, ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ದಿ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಆದಿತ್ಯ L1: ಟು ಸ್ಟಡಿ ದಿ ಕೊರೋನಾಸ್ ಡೈನಾಮಿಕ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್, to understand the mechanism of solar flares, diagnostic of coronal and coronal loops plasma, and investigates corona's impact in space weather and interaction with the Earth's magnetosphere. Understand? What is L1 Lagrange points? As I mentioned earlier, this Aditya L1 name itself has L1. ಏನಿದು L1 ಅಂದರೆ? Lagrange point. That is station 1. What are these Lagrange points? Specific location in a space where gravitational pull of two large masses roughly balanced each other. Two large masses, sun, ಅವುಗಳ gravitational pull roughly balance each other and they have no impact on that particular object. ಅಂತಹ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಗಳಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಲ್ಯಾಗ್ರೇಂಜ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಗ್ರಾವಿಟೇಷನ್ ಪುಲ್, ಎರಡೂ ಮಾಸ್ಗಳ ಗ್ರಾವಿಟೇಷನ್ ಪುಲ್ ಇಂಪ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಆ ರೀತಿಯಾದಂಥ ಪಾಯಿಂಟಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಆದಿತ್ಯವನ್ನು ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಯಾಕೆ L1 ಅನ್ನೇ ನಾವು ಚೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ? ವಾಟ್ ಆರ್ ದಿ ಬೆನಿಫಿಟ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಚೂಸಿಂಗ್ L1? ದಿ ಗ್ರಾವಿಟೇಷನಲ್ ಪುಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಸನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅರ್ತ್ ಆರ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಟು ಈಚ್ ಅದರ್. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ಕ್ರಾಫ್ಟ್ ಟು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಅ ಸ್ಟೇಬಲ್ ಆರ್ಬಿಟ್. ಇದೇನು ಆರ್ಬಿಟ್ ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಅದು ಸ್ಟೇಬಲ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಇಟ್ ವೋಂಟ್ ಬಿ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ ಇಂಪ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಸನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅರ್ತ್ ಆಸ್ ವೆಲ್ ವಿದೌಟ್ ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ಡ್ ಬೈ ದಿ ಅರ್ತ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ ನಮಗೆ ಅರ್ತ್ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿಯಾದಂಥ ಅವಕಾಶ ಇರುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಅ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ವ್ಯೂ ಆಫ್ ಅ ಸನ್. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವೈ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಚೂಸನ್ L1. ಯಾಕೆ ನಾವು L3 ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಾಗಿತ್ತಲ್ವ ಅಂತ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಆಸ್ಕ್ ಮೀ, ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಮಿಟಿಂಗ್ ದಿ ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ನಾಲೆಜ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಗೇನ್ಡ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದಿ ಸ್ಯಾಟಲೈಟ್ ವುಡ್ ಬಿ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಟು ಇಂಪಾಸಿಬಲ್. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ನಾವು ಸನ್ನನ್ನು ದಾಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಾವು ಅರ್ತ್ಗೆ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಮಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಎ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ hectic job to transfer all the way curvature and it cost a lot for the nature. So we don't use L3. Why not L4 and L5? Since we are here, we are sending Aditya L1 to study how this sun's radiation impacting our Earth's magnetosphere on Earth as a whole. So ಈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟಲ್ಲಿ ಇಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ ನಮಗೆ ಭೂಮಿಗೆ ಬರುವಂಥ ಪ್ರತಿಕಿರಣಗಳು ಆದಿತ್ಯ L1ಗೆ ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗೇ ಬರ್ತವೆ. ಸೊ ನಮಗೆ ಈ ಸೂರ್ಯನ ಇಂಪ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ, ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ L2 ಯಾಕೆ ನಾವು ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ? ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಬ್ವಿಯಸ್, ಅರ್ಥದಿಂದನೇ ನಾವು ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಸ್ಯಾಟಲೈಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಅರ್ತ್ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ವಿ ಕಾಂಟ್ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಸನ್. ದಟ್ಸ್ ಅ ಬೇಸಿಕ್. ಸೊ L1 is the perfect place to study sun with respect to earth. So that's why we have chosen L1 Lagrange point 1. Coming to the next one, now we have understood where Aditya L1 has been placed. Now let us know what it is carrying. Reach out. Aditya L1 carrying a total 7 payloads on board. 5 by ISRO, 2 by other Indian institutions, academic institutions, be it IISc, IIT, okay, those are academic institutions. What is it for? To observe photosphere, chromosphere, outer layer of the sun, that is corona. Here I have listed those 7 payloads. First one, VEL, visible emission line coronagraph. Another one, solar ultraviolet imaging telescope, high energy X-ray spectrometer. From this instrument we have taken our first image, ultraviolet image. Fourth one, spectropolarimeter. Fifth one, plasma analyzer. Sixth one, magnetic field investigation, that is magnetometer. And seventh one, ion composition spectrometer. Okay, these are the 7 payloads you are supposed to remember for your examinations. There are chances that they may ask in examination which among the following are the payloads on Aditya L1. They give 1, 2, 3, 4, and they will give either 1, 2, 3, either 2, 3, 4, either 1, 3, 4. So you have to, and option 4 will be all the above. So if you know all these 7 payloads, it will be helpful for you to answer that question. Okay, this is a pictorial diagram I have given how the payloads have been mounted on satellite. Here it is a magnetometer, Solex, Suit, VLC, Swiss, Steps, Helios. They are mounted here, all these. What are the potential benefits of Aditya L1 for India? For India, it will be the leader in solar science, as it's the first country ever sent in L1 location, L1 point. Okay, let us specifically mention here, because in next slides we will be studying what are the other countries' solar exploration. For India, it will be game changer, since it helps us develop new technologies related to how we can protect satellites which are already in their orbit, and other new infrastructure for space weather events. And also it will help India to develop commercial applications of solar energy and space weather forecasting. If we know when we are going to get hit by solar wind, how our electromagnetic field of Earth will impact, how that will impact space weather. So all these aspects, in all these aspects, India will be pioneer to determine. Okay, what are other space agencies? Solar exploration: Parker Solar Probe, Solar Orbiter, SOLO, SOHO, and Stereo. Parker Solar Probe, it's a sole mission by NASA. Solar Orbiter, it is a joint mission of ESA, European Space Agency, and NASA. SOLO, it's a ESA's solo mission, I can say. SOHO, it's again a joint mission by NASA and ESA. Stereo, it's about NASA's mission. Okay, read it from here. This is another pictorial representation of a satellite observing the sun. So that's it about the first topic. Coming to the second one, Hoysalas. Why it is in the news? What is the news saying? Hoysala period inscription sculptures discovered in Pandavapura of Mandya districts in Karnataka. Who are these Hoysalas? Why it is important for us? Because in KPSC examination, GS paper 1 has a topic for mains, from Kadamba to Hoysala, contributions to the architecture, sculptures, literature, and religion. So to enhance our preparation strategy, to enhance our knowledge base, we are supposed to study. What the news says: a team of researchers have discovered artifacts, inscriptions, sculptures from 12th and 13th centuries, which surely belong to the Hoysala. You can see here the Kannada, and this type of sculptures, the architecture is seen in the Hoysala dynasty itself. Let us study the origin of Hoysala, how they have begun there. Many philosophers, authors, and historians say the Hoysala people have taken advantage of internecine warfare between Western Chalukya Empire and Kalchuris of Kalyani, and established themselves by annexing the area which is today's Kaveri Deltaic place. Why Hoysalas are known for their architecture? A historian, Sailendra Singh, called an amazing display of sculptural exuberance, and also considering Hoysala's contribution to the architecture, UNESCO World Heritage Site has updated with the 3 temples belong to the Hoysala dynasty are located in Karnataka. For examination point of view, you should remember this recent the Channakesava temple of Beluru, Hoysaleshwara temple in Halebeedu, Channakesava temple in Somnathpura. These 3 temples have a tagged title UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2023. You can see here the emblem of Hoysala dynasty, Sala killing a tiger. This is the emblem. Coming to the next part, we shall understand the architecture of Hoysala dynasty. I have given a few pictures depicting their richness of architecture and sculptures. This is a temple, Kesava temple at Somnathpura, which is situated in Karnataka. And this lady, Darpana Sundari, lady with a mirror, one of the many Madanakai decorating in Channakesava temple of Beluru. A lady watching herself in a mirror. Hoysala followed Western Chalukya style, which are distinct to the Dravidian influence. Okay, we can also describe the Hoysala's architecture as Karnataka. They have many features like shrine of Hoysala are stellates. They are their temples with a elevated platform. Their temples are in star shape. The pata, what do we say? Pradakshana pata will be outside the temple, which we can see here, and usually they are in star shape. The temple will be built here. Okay, I have listed few examples of their temples. Channakesa temple, Beluru mentioned, built in double 117, and Somnathapura temple in 1279, Belawadi 1200, Nuggehalli 1246, the Hoysaleshwar temple at Halebidu 1121, temples at Arsikare 1220, Amarnathpura 1196, Aralaguppe in 1250. Coming to the religion they followed, they defeated, as I mentioned earlier, there are many different theories of their origin. They also say one of those theories says they defeated the Jaina Western Ganga. They were the followers of Vaishnavism and the Lingaitism. Okay. We do find places related to Buddhism, but there are very few. One at Dambal, another one at Baligavi. The queen of Vishnuvardhana, Shantala Devi, had commissioned Hindu Kappe Chennagiraya temple at Bailuru, which is evident for that royal family is tolerant to the all religion. Okay, let us discuss about literature. Hoysal dynasty has patronized very well-known Kannada poets, authors. Some of them Janna, Rudrabhatta, Harihara, Raghavanka. Raghavanka was the nephew of Harihara. Janna has received a title Kavi Chakravarti by Veera Ballala. There might be chances in your examinations. They may ask which among the following poets is called Kavi Chakravarti. There will be option Ranna, Janna, Ponna, and some other one. Whom will you answer? Janna. That answer will be Janna. What exactly Kavi Chakravarti means? Emperor among the poets. Another poet, Rudrabhatta, who was a Smarta Brahmin, was well known for his Brahmanical writings. Okay, he was patronized by Chandramauli, a minister of a Veera Ballala. Sorry, even Janna also patronized by Veera Ballala. So you should remember with respect to which king had patronized, has given a patronage to the which poet, and what are his work. Even sometimes kings also were the scholars, and they have also written few books. You should remember in this order. Okay, what Rudrabhatta has contributed to the literature: Vishnu Purana and Jagannatha Vijaya in Champu. The earlier work was Vishnu Purana, and in Champu style, Rudrabhatta has written Jagannatha Vijaya. Coming to the another well-known poet, Harihara, earliest Veerashaiva writer. You can see here Rudrabhatta, Brahmana, Harihara, a Veerashaiva writer. So the tolerance of religion is seen so wide, and it has contributed in many ways, even in literature. He was not a part of Vachana Sahitya, but he had his own. Which king had given a patronage? Narasimha I, and Harihara was called as poet of poets and poet for masses as well. His works are Girija Kalyana, that is written in old Jain Champu style, which describes marriage of Shiva and Parvati in 10 sections. So this is about the literature given by Hoysala. Okay, this is the end of the video. What we have discussed in first, Aditya Elba, and second topic was Hoysala. We have discussed what are the topics to be considered while reading this. We have discussed about Hoysala, other sections. So I hope you understood everything we discussed here. Thank you for watching. See you in next video.